private property. You can't film here.
I can't film here?
No.
Why not?
So we're asking you not to film.
Alright, but that's I just wanted to have a quick look, that's all. Can I go around and have a little look? Just before I go then, is that big steel bit there part of your building?
So I'm not at liberty to tell you that.
You're not at liberty to tell me that? Okay, because it's just that, right, okay, so...
I'd like to leave, please.
Whereabouts is your boundary? Where can I film from?
The highway.
The highway?
That's where the boundary is. Public highway.
Public highway over there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okie doke. Well, what I'll do then, I'll just let you know, when I saw this steel building here, I thought, I don't know if it's part of this part, but what it looks...
Filming now?
Yeah.
Do you mind not filming, please?
Why is that?
GDPR, I don't want to be on your camera, so if you stop filming, please.
So GDPR?
Yeah, data protection. I haven't given you consent to film. So I asked you to stop filming and leave, please.
But you don't have to give me consent, do you?
You do, yeah. Filming somebody without their consent under GDPR is against the law.
GDPR? Does that not apply just to companies though? I thought that just applied to companies.
Would you like to stop filming, please?
Not really. I just came to get the beauty of the place, really. That's all. Just, yeah.
What you're about to see looks simple at first glance. A man walking past a facility with a camera. But don't let that fool you, because this situation escalates fast. What starts as a casual interaction turns into a full-blown lesson in legal confusion, misplaced authority, and how confidently wrong people can be when they don't actually know the law. We're talking about filming rights, GDPR myths, drone panic, emergency lines being abused, and officers throwing around words like surveillance and prison without understanding what they mean. This case perfectly captures a growing problem. Authority figures enforcing rules that don't exist, while a calm auditor pushes back using actual legal principles. Pay attention to how emotions replace facts, how pressure escalates instead of de-escalates, and how quickly "please stop filming" turns into threats of massive fines and jail time. Ask yourself as this unfolds, who actually knows the law here, and who's just hoping confidence will carry them through? Because by the end of this clip, one side is going to look very uncomfortable.
Well, is there anything you can tell me about the place at all?
Yeah, I can ask you for your name and address.
My name and address?
Yeah.
Can we have your name and address?
No, you don't need to. You're already filming when you shouldn't be.
What's your name and address? Oh man, right, okay then. Filming when I shouldn't be. Do you know what me up to the boundary then? Cause whereabouts is it? Sorry, the main road. Is it just this? Oh, there we go. Just to let you know. I only want to let you know. I'm going to take a drone over to do some shots from the air. That's all. I'm going to take a drone over and. So say that again.
So you won't be doing.
I won't take a drone over.
No, you haven't got permission. It's private property. You can't.
Do I have to get? Who can I get permission from to fly a drone over?
Stop filming, please.
I'll just ask that one last question because I am going to fly it over. It's just that.
You to stop filming, please.
Right, okay then. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I am going to fly the drone over now. I'm going to just take off.
No, yeah.
Can I see your licence?
See my drone licence?
Yeah.
You don't need
flying it over our facility. I need to see your licence.
You don't need to see my licence. Why would you need to see my licence?
Property, and we've got intellectual property on that facility.
I'm about to take it over now.
This is the first major fault line in the interaction, and it's one we see constantly. The immediate jump to GDPR as a magic shutdown button. GDPR sounds intimidating, so people lean on it like a legal force field, but that confidence collapses the moment you actually examine the law. GDPR governs how organizations collect, store, and process personal data, not how a private individual records video in public. There is no automatic consent requirement for being filmed in public spaces. What's important here is tone. Notice how quickly the request shifts from polite to authoritative without legal grounding. "I don't consent" becomes "that's illegal," without any explanation or citation. This is how misunderstandings snowball. Instead of clarifying boundaries calmly, misinformation gets treated as fact. And once that happens, the interaction is no longer about compliance, it's about control.
I'm definitely
on the police.
Don't phone police, come on, that's silly, isn't it? Just for a bit of drone footage.
Yeah.
Come on, don't be silly, come on. Got two of them now.
Stop filming as well.
Come on, don't be like that. Come on.
You've been asked politely 3 times.
You at 999 in that, are you? Oh, are you kidding? Ring 101, that'll take ages to 101, won't it? But so I'm going to take it off soon. But don't be like that. Come on, guys. I think he's phoning the police. That's crazy.
A gentleman, filming with a drone. He's got no drone license. He won't send me a drone license, and he's flying it over an hour.
I've got no drone license. This guy is like funny, isn't he?
And he's actually filming us. It's Hotel X-Ray 5, 9 Juliet Road.
Now we've got the truck coming out as well. Look, we've got here. Look.
He's just pulled up on a push bike or whatever, and he's stood at our facility.
Let's see if the police set this guy straight. I think the police are going to tell him to go back to work.
The moment the word drone enters the conversation, everything spirals. Suddenly, we're not just talking about filming. We're talking about licenses, permissions, and intellectual property, none of which are clearly explained or legally grounded in this exchange. There's an assumption that private property equals restricted airspace, which simply isn't how aviation law works. Airspace is regulated nationally, not by whoever owns the building underneath it. What you're watching is panic disguised as authority. No one pauses to ask the right questions. Where is the drone launching from? What altitude? What regulations actually apply? Instead, demands are made with confidence but no clarity. This is a textbook example of escalation driven by fear rather than facts, and it sets the stage for the most serious mistake yet: calling emergency services.
If he's taking up all this resource, this is trillion in, I believe, Ireland. This guy has been on 999 for, I mean, it's got to be nearly 5 minutes now. There might be like fires or like ambulance service needed or something. This guy is just like been on 999 from Trillium for like 5 minutes. That's crazy, that. Still on the phone to 999. That is crazy, that, isn't it? 999 for a man with a Camry.
Yeah. No problem. Alright, thank you very much. Thanks. Bye.
Right, sounds like he's had his advice now. Probably be popping off back into work. There he goes. And there he goes. When they've got back inside, we'll take the drone.
Okay, police are on the way.
Police are on the way. Oh no, that's crazy. Right, I better be quick with this drone then, aren't I, if they're going to come and get me. Oh man. Well, what a response that was. This is Trillion. Or Trillium. And off he goes. Right guys, what I'll do, I'll get the drone up now. We need to get these shots in, and when the police attend, if they do, then we'll have a chat to them as well and see what. That's what I'm doing now. So obviously, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know them?
Do I know them? Of course I do. Of course I do. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to tell me then what you've been doing?
I'm not going to tell you anything that I don't need to tell you.
Right. Okay.
You've just come here and just accosted me for nothing.
Right.
We've got guys out there shouting through. He needs to delete that footage.
Yes.
I need to delete my footage.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
There are basically 3 rules with filming, very similar to the use of CCTV. Yeah?
Here we go, come on. Come on, explain.
If you're filming yourself, you can do what you like.
Ooh, yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, you're filming me, you can do what you like, I don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
More than welcome to. Okay?
Yeah.
If you're filming a private space, so if you are filming, well, initially if you're filming a public space, you can do, but you need to be willing to show that footage to whoever asks. You also need to comply with the Data Protection Act, which means that you need to be willing to delete that footage should they ask you to. Yes?
No, yeah, you've got that all wrong, honestly.
No, I haven't.
Of course you have.
No, I haven't, because
Who's covered by data protection, right? Can I just explain that? I'll tell you that. I'll let you on. I'll let you know then, yeah?
Go on then.
Data protection only applies to businesses. It doesn't apply to individuals. There you go. Look, that's your first mistake, yeah?
It does apply to individuals. And if you're saying it only applies to business, that's a business, and they've asked you to delete it.
No, I'm not a business though, so I don't.
This is where things cross a critical line. Dialing 999 isn't a minor procedural misstep. It's a serious misuse of emergency resources. Emergency lines exist for immediate threats to life, safety, or property, not for resolving disputes over filming in public. Every minute spent on this call is a minute taken away from someone who may genuinely need urgent help. What's troubling here isn't just the call itself, but the mindset behind it. Instead of de-escalating or seeking proper legal guidance, the situation is escalated artificially. Calling 999 adds pressure, authority, and perceived legitimacy to claims that are already legally shaky. This is how misunderstandings turn into confrontations, and sometimes arrests, when they never needed to happen in the first place.
What you are doing is surveillance. You've just said you're taking photographs, yeah?
I haven't said that. I've not confirmed anything.
Right, that's a form of surveillance. You're telling me that you're filming, that you've filmed over there. That is a company. They've asked you to delete the footage of what you're filming there, of what you filmed there.
I won't be deleting.
Are you refusing to do so?
Well, obviously, there's nobody. I'll tell you what. I'll let you know then. I'll let you know the law, that, yeah.
Right.
Only a court can make me delete that footage.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go. You can't delete it. You can't ask me to.
Right.
Well, you can ask me to, but I don't have to.
There is a government ombudsman that deals with footage like that.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can take you to court, certainly.
Yeah.
And they will prosecute you, and they will fine you, and it is hundreds of thousands of pounds, because it's the same rules and regulations that we use for surveillance.
All I would say is, good luck trying to get £100,000 out of me. I literally haven't got £100,000.
Notice the shift in tone once "police are on the way" is confirmed. There's an expectation that law enforcement will automatically validate one side's interpretation of the law. But reality doesn't work like that. Police officers aren't there to enforce personal discomfort, they're there to enforce actual statutes. And when they arrive at scenes like this, they're often walking into a mess created by misinformation and emotional escalation. This moment highlights a dangerous assumption, that calling the police guarantees compliance. In truth, it often exposes weak legal positions. When officers arrive, someone is going to be disappointed, and it's usually the person who relied on confidence instead of correctness.
That you filmed over there.
You can ask, can't you?
I can ask. Will now.
I've not confirmed or denied whether I'm going to delete the footage.
Will you delete the footage, please?
What would you do if I don't delete the footage? I'm going back over in a minute. The drone's going back up in a minute.
Right. Okay, well potentially we can get officers here to arrest you and take you away.
Arrest me for what? Go on, listen,
right,
what law?
Breach of data protection.
That's not. You're under arrest for breach of data protection.
Right.
Yeah. You don't have to say anything when questioned. Yeah. Under arrest for data protection. Oh my God. Come on. What are them pink things on top of your radio? Anyway, I'm really interested in that.
You're straight to. It's just an identifying marker.
Nice. I'm really interested.
Yeah, Charlie Oscar 82. I'm with the gentleman here now up on Huddersfield Road. I've spoken to him. I've explained the Data Protection Act and the regulations filming. I've asked him to show the footage. He's refused. I've asked him to delete the footage. He's refused. Is there an officer that can come and deal with this, please?
Nice. This officer will come out and he'll say, "Let him do it." Because I'm gonna fly over again in a minute. Honestly. I'm going to check that drone up, fly over again, because I haven't finished the footage. I only stopped because you guys turned up.
Well, why are you filming? Why are you filming them in particular, can I ask, please?
Coming past, saw it, thought it'd be a really interesting building.
Right. And they've come out and asked you not to film?
Yep.
And why have you then carried on?
Because I wanted to.
Right, because you wanted to?
Yeah, I tried to.
So not because of any other reason than you just being deliberately obtuse?
No, I'm not being deliberately obtuse.
But you are.
I'm not being deliberately obtuse at all.
Well, I've explained to you the rules and regulations and how it works and what's expected of you, and the fact that you have responsibilities as someone who is filming, and you're refusing to abide by those.
I don't have to abide by those. Can I just say